Welcome, new case study, new video. A trade I lost on EU, but very interesting to see what mistakes I potentially made, how I could avoid them, and how you can avoid them too in the future. Alright, subscribe for more of this content, definitely hit the like button, and if you have any questions, put them in the comment section, happy to go over them. Alright, let's dive in. And although my trade idea wasn't wasn't too bad, to be honest, I missed a major confluence. And let me show you what my thought process was. So on EU, we had a bearish range, we had a high and we had a low, and we had a bearish break of structure over here, right? Bearish break of structure, so bearish range, quite easy. Then price came into the last POI and started to push down, giving some bearish price action. So you can imagine how many sellers are getting heavily induced into the market, loads of sellers coming in, loads of sellers in profit, and what I usually do is I counter trade them. But there was one big mistake. But I will come to that later, right? So what do we see on the 15 minutes? I saw a resistance zone turned into support, price came in, gave a reaction from that support area, and on the sweep, honestly, I entered on a long position with a fair amount of stop loss, so 17.6 pips, which is a fair amount of stop space, room for error, whatever you want to name it. And well, price just instantly stopped me out, which is fine. I mean, I don't care too much. The setup was 100% legit. The only thing that wasn't legit was the DXY, which is a major confluence on the euro US dollar, right? Looking at the DXY, what I missed is that at the time we were trading in this range and I was like, okay, or we go short, but what we usually see if we take out a major liquidity area, as which we did over here, price starting to push up, price comes into a POI in what, right? We have bearish range, price comes into a POI, gives a false bearish reaction and stops everyone out. Then it came into a resistance area. So my bias was the complete opposite of what I should have done. And GU was the better trade. And I will make a new case study on GU because it was a break-even trade, pretty interesting trade, followed every step of the confluences very much into detail. So definitely a video to must watch. We'll upload that any day in a few days or so, I don't know. So interesting, price comes into this resistance zone and I honestly see price pushing up all the way into this liquidity area. When, how long it will take, honestly, I don't know. But given the fact that I went short where I shouldn't have gone short, I shouldn't have gone when I went long, but price went all the way down, where I should have looked for a short position, in which I did on GU. But if the DXY was in my favor, this would be a very good solid A+ setup. But because I missed the confluence on the DXY, this is not an A+ setup anymore. It becomes an A setup, and I generally try to avoid A setups. I only want to take those A+ setups. The end result, pretty clear, -1%. I don't care too much about it. I mean, mistakes are there to make. Mistakes aren't wrong, only if we can learn from them, adapt, and become better. And that's what I did. I journaled the trade, and my conclusions were DXY wasn't in my favor. Everything on the chart was. But nah, there was a complete meltdown, and it took me out, which is, again, it's fine. Doesn't matter too much. It's my strategy allows some room for error, and it had everything. But again, DXY was not in my favor. Initially, I wanted to look for shorts, but GU looked way better. Let me talk about GU in the next video. I do have a free Telegram channel in which you can join. The link is in the description. I share all my setups, my thought process, market outlooks, all for free. So yeah, definitely give it a go. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't, then well, you can go out of the channel easy. All right, so pretty short video for today, but an A setup, missed one confluence, so no, not an A plus setup anymore, and it took me out. Again, happens. On to the new day tomorrow, and see you on to the next video. Cheers.